is my Christmas music. Hello.
This is Christmas all year round.
This is hello. This is Merry Christmas. Hello.
I like it.
Oh gosh, it's all right. You know, it's happening right after Thanksgiving. We're gonna hear Christmas.
I enjoy Christmas. So
Good. I'm glad you do.
I amp it up a little bit.
Well, I have a unique background in Christmas.
Tell me.
Well, my grandparents are Jewish, and I lived with them for a while, and we didn't know about Christmas
You did?
or the tree.
You were involved with the 8 crazy nights of Hanukkah,
or
right?
the tree, yeah. And it wasn't until I went to military school and I didn't have a faith. And they said, now you go to where do you? And there was a temple across the street, 5026 South Greenwood, Chicago. Mm-hmm. And all the other guys were like Catholics.
If they were
Catholics.
They had the tree.
So I went with them, and I became a Christian, and I've enjoyed my Christianity and all of that part of my life to right now. So anyway, this is Barbara in Spokane. I don't know if you want me to mention your last name, so I won't.
Okay. Barbara, that's her Christmas card for you?
Yeah, I showed it.
There it is.
Right, isn't that great?
Yeah, and if you want to see what we're talking about, we have a live chat room that you can go into at crntalk.com, click on Ustream, and you can come in and see Bob holding up all of his goodies.
No, wait. I beg your pardon.
Well, not those kind of goodies,
What,
Bob.
goodness gosh almighty.
That would be a pay site.
What kind of show are we doing here? Showing. All right. Anyway, Rocky told me that in correspondence, the weather back in Chicago was 18 above, and I know that because I used to deliver milk in that weather. Hello?
Wow.
Can you imagine delivering frozen milk?
You need a sweater at least, right?
Yes. And anyway, he sent me this about Robert Conrad's James West hat. And I can't tell you, Rocky, if this is the real deal. I don't believe it is, frankly. Richard Marks bought my hat, my personal hat that I wore in the show, but there were more than one because, in case you did a fight sequence and someone stepped on it or
Smushed it.
So, Rocky, I would be very careful about that if I were you, okay?
All right.
And also, Rocky, his wife said to say hi to me, too. So tell your wife I'm glad she let you listen to the show, Rocky. Okay.
I bet his wife likes listening, too.
No, that's the joke we do. I'll mention,
That's your joke?
yeah, well, I'll mention her name lately if she's good. So now the magnet, Kimberly, that you hope brightens my day a little bit. It's a small token of your appreciation. And I thank you for your kindness, but I've got to be honest with you, Kimberly, I've never received that magnet. I have no idea. Or I would have thanked you when I received it. So
We had a missing magnet.
Yes.
We have to shake down Jack Roberts, our executive producer.
Yeah, right. All right. So
Do you want to take a phone call?
in just a minute.
Okay.
Because I want to thank Mary Ann. I'm trying to get through these emails. We're so far behind. She's thinking about the meaning of love. And she sent me some descriptions because I'm not sure what it is. And she said, my special love is a great man. Oh, I like that. Hey, Mary Ann from Wisconsin, thanks for your correspondence. And thanks for telling me about love.
And you know.
Well, I thought I knew.
You're kind of a love
I thought
guru.
I knew. I thought I knew. I'm not sure. I know. But let's talk to Keith in Virginia.
All right. Hey, Keith, how are you today?
Hi, how are you doing?
We're doing good, Keith. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Jennifer, glad to have you part of the show again.
Thanks a lot, Keith. Good to be here. What's on your mind tonight?
Robert, with the holidays coming up, how do you emotionally handle the holidays typically? Is it a happy time for you?
It's a good question.
That's a good question. I'm a birthday person. I really like to celebrate birthdays. The birth of a child.
Right.
And of course, the birth of Christ. I certainly enjoy, but all of the fanfare. Sometimes I don't enjoy the commercial part of it. I was in Spain for Christmas one year, and it is a very devout country, and I spent Christmas there, and it was spent in prayer, and it was kind of interesting. So Yeah, I appreciate everyone talking about all the things they're going to buy for their kids and so on and so
It
forth.
does get a little crazy with the commercial stuff, but what's your favorite Christmas memory looking back?
My favorite Christmas memory looking back. I'll have to think about that.
Will you get back to us?
But before the end of the show?
Yeah, I got to know.
Or before your dad gets here?
Before my dad gets here.
My favorite Christmas. Yeah, I'll think of something.
All right.
All right.
Think of
Anyway,
something.
Eddie, what else is going on in your life, Keith? What do you want to know?
I wanted to ask you too. When you made the switch to starting to produce TV movies,
Yeah.
you had such a diverse quality of content there. Where did you get your scripts from?
Well, they were developed. A lot of them were my ideas, and a lot were from internally from our family. My daughter was the executive in charge. She ran the company, and we would get together and talk about ideas, and then we would have those ideas developed into scripts, and then we would end up performing in them. We did that 16 times, and I'm very happy with that body of work because it was a family-orientated film work. So that's how that happened, Keith.
That's an impressive collaboration of talent there.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I had an opportunity to do movies, but I elected to stay in where I was born. I was born in television in the late 50s, early 60s, and I was comfortable there. And there was a wider audience at that time. Now I don't know whether there's someone 5 million. What a hit, 5 million.
Yeah.
I would have been canceled 9 times for less than 25
I know.
million.
There's too many choices now.
Anyway, Keith, hey, how about this? Merry Christmas.
Hey, thank you. And I'm also praying for Sue.
Okay, thanks, man. Thanks for
so
the
much,
call.
Keith.
Yeah.
That was Keith
sweet,
calling
yeah.
us from Virginia, 800-336-2225.
And now we've got John, we got Gary, we got some open lines, and this is if you're not out shopping for Christmas, give us a call. Now's your opportunity to talk to us. And last week you were talking about your audition for Wild West, in which you said you wore Alan Ladd's boots, and every comment you made off the set was also being heard. I was wondering about your actual test. The actual test was written copy, and it took place aboard the train. And I don't remember the specific scene, but it was a dramatic scene, an acting scene. But it was also those other things that we did when we weren't being photographed that we didn't think we were being photographed.
Uh-oh.
With me complaining about the boots because Alan had smaller feet than I had. So instead of being taller, I was shorter because they threw me forward.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Hey, Liz, thank you so very much for that email. And I hope that answers your question. And we're going to talk to John and then Gary and then Phil. Where are all the women? They're
I
out
don't
shopping.
know. If you're a woman, we have one line open. And if you're a man, too, 800-336-2225.
What does that mean? You have one line open? I like
we
that.
have one line
Oh,
open.
line. Oh, okay.
800-336-2225.
I got it.
You're in a sassy mood tonight. I kind of like it.
Yes, I am. It's meaningless, but you know.
All right, we're coming back with more. It is the PM Show with Robert Conrad. 800-336-2225 is our phone number. Email address is rconrad@crni.net. And, of course, you can join us in our Ustream chat room right now at crntalk.com. We're coming back with more on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Are you struggling with too much credit card debt, sky-high interest rates, late fees, over-limit fees?